Hey everyone, it's Greg again. It's another edition of Unbreakable Podcast. It is Monday, August the 10th. Been a long time, been a long time, been a long time. I haven't been on for a long time. I thought I'd pop in and say hello and comment on a few sports things that I usually comment, And just to say hello. Hello. Hey, guess whose birthday is today? You'll never guess. Ever. Even if I gave you like a million guesses, you would guess. Jack Haley. Yeah. Do you know who Jack Haley is? Jack Haley. Hello, Coco. Hello, Coco. Come in here and show yourself. Let's see how pretty you are. Coco. Come see the people. Coco. Jack Haley was the guy who played the Tin Man in The Wizard of Oz. Born in 1898. He's almost as old as I. Of course, he's not alive anymore. Don't set him up. Jack Haley. I always liked the Tin Man because here's why. He had the axe. You know it? Nobody was going to mess with him because he had the axe. I mean, yeah, he had the Scarecrow was pretty nimble, just dancing around, Ray Bolger. And then you had the Cowardly Lion. Well, you got to respect the lion, the king of the jungle. But you always respect the guy with the axe. That's what I say. He's got the axe. Don't mess with him. Okay? If I only had a heart. Think about it. Think about The Wizard of Oz. It was still one of my favorite movies. Well, they got some like crappy gifts from the Wizard at the end. They went through the whole rigmarole of going down the yellow brick road, fighting off the witch, going to the castle, and taking her broomstick. Remember that? And when they got back to meet the wizard, they received crap. And what the Scarecrow, he wanted brains. So what did he get? He got a doctorate's degree in some stupid thing. And then the Cowardly Lion wanted courage. And what did he get? You can't really give courage. He got a medal. That's right. The wizard pinned the medal to his arm, to his chest. What, big deal. And then the Tin Man, my man, whose birthday is today, he wanted a heart. Very sentimental guy. Well, what does he get? He gets this like a little chain, this clock on a chain, and he gets it's ticking. What the hell, right? Give the man a heart. If he wants a heart, get a heart for him. Get one of the munchkins. Take your, heart transplant, give it to the guy. What the heck? Anyway, all right, I got that off the chest. By the way, I went to see a Beatles cover band yesterday. Oh boy, were they great. They're called 1964 in Tribute. Kind of look like the Beatles. Like you imagine the Beatles playing together when they're like 84 years old or something. Yeah, with all the wrinkles and but but the sound was dead on. You could tell these guys have been playing together for a long time. Very tight knit. And I saw them about 9 years ago down here in Phoenix on a beautiful colonial thing. And they were great. They were probably like the best Beatles cover band I've ever seen. And I've seen a few. I've seen Raid. I've seen Beatlemania. And these guys, their music was really good. They only did they did like a lot of early Beatles stuff. And they went up to they did Taxman, the guy who played George said Taxman. And so they did some later Beatles, but most of it was pretty rubber show. And it bothered me, but you're not coming in to say hello. What the hell is that? Come in here and say hello to the people. See, I got my hands full. They're cute dogs, I love 'em. So anyway, these guys were great. And they were great again yesterday. They played for like an hour and a half straight through, but like about 25, 28 songs, Beatles songs in a row. They were spot on to when we played. So if they ever come your way, 1964 the tribute, go see them. They're worthwhile seeing. What else? Oh, well, we'll talk about sports. Look, I've jumped on the bandwagon with the Sixers. It must be a cold day in hell because look, I've turned into a Sixers fan. Talk about a fair weather fan, huh? Huh? I'll tell you what, it's all the difference in the world. When you have a good general manager, as we're finding out with the sticky Phillies, it makes the whole difference. That guy Daryl Morey, he stunk, wasn't he? Now we see how bad he was. Now we see the difference. How bad was he? He would get us crap to help Maxie and Embiid and the other positive too. Whereas this new guy, I don't know, Gansey, but he got us Jaylen Brown. He stole Jaylen Brown from the Celtics. He signed LeBron James. He's getting us all these other players to go with it. Oh my God, it's going to be an exciting season. I don't think it's going to hit me until the first regular season game. And we see LeBron James report with Embiid and that. See, duh. Jaylen Brown playing forward. Oh my God. It's going to be a fun year. And you know what? As much as I've bashed the Sixers in the recent years, and they deserve to be bashed, I give all the credit in the world because they're going for it. They're going for the championship. Sixers haven't won a championship since what, 1983, 1984? So they're going for it before Joel Embiid can't move anymore. I don't expect LeBron James to come out. Like he's 41, 42 years old. In basketball terms, in athlete terms, that's old. That's like sitting in he can borrow my wheelchair. But you know what? I expect him to give the team a lift in other ways. Assists. He is a great passer. Not is he the leading scorer of all time in the NBA. Great passer. I really hope he helps out on the glass with rebounds. That's what we need. Joel Embiid is not a great rebounder. Now, he likes to drift near the three-point line and shoot three-pointers. He's not a guy who likes to mix it up under the basket, So we've always needed a rebounder on this team. So I think LeBron James, if he can get us pull 8 to 10 rebounds every game, that's good. That's good. He's doing his job. And he likes to get out on a fast break and run. And I think this team, that they need to score easier baskets. You get Edge come out on the run, you get Maxey on the run, and Brown, there you go. You run up and down the floor, the other team, their tongues will be hanging. That's it. Anyway, so I like the signing. Hey, they got LeBron for the minimum. What harm does it do, right? Obviously, what they were doing before wasn't working. Why not try something new? You hear that, Phillies? Huh? Speaking of the Phillies, despite the fact that they won yesterday, I don't like the way they're playing. They don't get the key hits. The bullpen stinks. Dave Dombrowski didn't do enough at the trade their deadline to help this team. He got us jumped. You know what? I've said this before on the show. Dave Dombrowski is like my Uncle Henry. An old guy who used to go to the yard sales every Saturday morning and look around. But he wouldn't look at the good stuff. He'd look at the stuff that was half price, 50% off. He'd go to that table and look and see what he could get for dirt cheap. And even though it was 50% off, my Uncle Henry would still try to bargain down the price with the owner. Well, I'll give you, instead of a quarter, how about if I give you a dime? Yeah, he would haggle. He loved that. But I think that's the way Dave Dombrowski is. He goes, especially for pitching, relief pitching. He will go and he will get the cheapest thing he can find. Now you're going to tell me the guy they got from the Giants was a good relief pitching guy. Well, he stinks here now, and now he hurt his side. He may be out for a while. The guys they have here in there are Ryan Kirkering. Ever since he made that, and it was a mental mistake in the playoffs. So sure, everybody has it, but I don't know, maybe he just doesn't have what it takes mentally to cut it. Maybe the Phillies should have cut bait with him during the off season. Maybe he needed a fresh start because Dave Dombrowski, stop. Don Mattingly, Donnie Baseball, stop. And I'm not impressed with this Don Mattingly guy. I'm sorry. He makes too many mistakes with the bullpen. He's got the lineup all messed up. And it's like, what is he thinking? I don't think he's coming back next year, especially if Dombrowski stays. Dombrowski's going to bring in his own people, Joey Cora, Alex Cora, one of the Cora boys. And I think Donnie Baseball is going to be bye-bye. Really. But no, here's the thing. He's got the lineup mixed up. Luis Arez, great pickup. I'll give Dombrowski credit. Great pickup. But he's hitting cleanup. You don't hit. That tells you right there, my friends, how little the Phillies think of their hitters. Because you would normally put a guy like Bryce Harper or Kyle Schwarber at the cleanup spot. They call it cleanup for a reason, because you got the table setters at the top of the lineup, like Turner and Ariz should be. They get on base so that the boys behind them, Harper, Schwarber, can clean up, can hit home runs, doubles, knock them in. That's the point. So it tells you how pathetic the Phillies lineup has been, especially with men on base, that they have to put Luis Arez in the cleanup spot. Now, first of all, if he's your best hitter, which I think he is on the team, you want him to get as many at-bats as possible. So you put him toward the top of the lineup. Duh, Donnie Baseball. He's got to bat either first or second. You may not want to bat him first because then if he gets on base, which he probably will do, he's a hitting machine. 3 batting titles already, on his way to a 4th. If he gets on base, he will climb the bases for Trey Turner. If Turner gets on base. So you may want to have Turner lead off. He's batting second, which is pretty good because if Turner gets on base, that hole on the right side is open for Luis to pull the ball through there and move Turner to third base. First and third, nobody out. Harper, Schwarber need to do the job. So first of all, the lineup is screwed. And then you got Alec Bohm. I don't talk about that guy. Somebody on social media. Well, Alec Bohm, a lot of people who were chosen in the first round are bust. Duh. I don't care about those other people. I care about Alec Bohm and the Phillies. And he is a bust. When they picked him, they thought a great hitter, got to hit 300, maybe not much power. He'll grow into the power. He'll get stronger. If he gives us 20 home runs, that's fine. But we want him to hit 300. And fielding, yeah. But, we can overlook the fielding if he hits it. He's never been a 300. He's never been a power guy. He's been shaky at third base. Better, improved over the years, but still, I don't trust him. Look how he melded down in the playoffs last year. Now they move him to first base, and he's clueless. It's like, what is he thinking of? I know he's got problems at home with his parents and all that court stuff, but come on, man, get your head in the game. Take your head out of your ass and put it on the field, okay? Maybe he needs a haircut. I don't know. But, he's not going to be here. because he's a free agent after a year, and the Phillies they should just let him walk. They would be stupid Phillies to re-sign him again. And nobody wanted him. They tried to trade him during the last couple of off seasons. Nobody wanted the guy. I don't know. I've had it with him. To me, instead of moving Bryce Harper to right field, and he doesn't have an arm. And come on, he's got a noodle arm. Keep Bryce Harper at first base. You play one of the other guys out in right field, Derek Hill or that Brian Dana Cruz. Play him in right field. Alec Bohm, say hello to the bench. That's your new best friend. We'll only use you if we need you for a pinch hitter, and not in a critical situation, because Alec Bohm does not come through. The best thing Alec Bohm does at this point in his career is ground into double plays. That's about it. Hey, I'm just keeping it real. I'm being honest. So, as you can tell, I'm a little down on the Phillies these days. Will they make the playoffs? Yeah, probably. Will they go far? They may, because of their pitching. You got Wheeler, Sanchez, Luzardo. That's going to be tough in a series for another team to beat them. But you got to score some runs. Do you remember earlier this season, my friends, when we had that week where Bryce Harper just went off and Kyle Schwarber went off at the same time, and they were just hitting home runs one after another all week, and the Phillies were winning? That's what we need to happen in the playoffs. Harper and Turner need to turn it on, because no matter what these other guys do, Marsh, he's come back to earth, hasn't he? All these other guys. If Harper and Schwarber and Turner don't hit in the playoffs, the Phillies aren't going very far. They're not. And other teams have a way of pitching around the Phillies. What they do, they pitch around Bryce Harper. They maybe only throw him one strike the whole at bat, and they get him so frustrated that he's chasing balls in the dirt and he's chasing balls over his head. We saw that the last few years in the playoffs. So teams have a book on the Phillies, and they're not going to let Bryce Harper beat them. They're just not. Trey Turner, step up, man. Trey Turner doesn't step up this year. Trade his ass. He's such a diva. He doesn't want to leave shortstop, even though he sucks at shortstop. He's refused, and I know this for a fact from Ruben Amaro Jr., who told us when he came down that time to do our hot stove event, that the Phillies have asked Trey Turner to move off of shortstop in the past, and he's told them to go kick a rock. He won't do it. He won't go to second base. He won't go team up, because he said, I came to Philadelphia under the presumption that I was going to be a shortstop. Well, things do change. Nothing remains the same in life. Things do change. I don't know. He's just too much of a diva to me. He's too inconsistent. And I don't think he's going to get any better. I think if you can get a haul for him during the offseason, you do it. You plug in somebody better at shortstop, you're going to have a better defense. And for all the aggravation he gives you, is it worth it? It wasn't worth what they paid for Trey Turner. Come on. That's right. The dogs agreed too. All right. That's enough about the Phillies. I'm so disgusted. Like I said, they'll make the playoffs. Will they go far? I don't think so. The pitching will keep them in it, but there's too many other good teams in the National League. I can think of 5, maybe 6 teams who would beat the Phillies in the playoffs this year. That's not even counting the Dodgers. So, to me, Dave Dombrowski just didn't do enough. Phillies are very famous for sitting on the fence. They don't want to tear it all down and rebuild like the White Sox have done or some of the other teams. And yet they don't want to push all the chips into the middle of the table and really go for it. Go for the championship. So they're sort of sitting on the fence, and that never works. That never works, my friends. You either got to go for it or you don't go for it, right? So that's the Phillies for me. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm looking forward to the Eagles. Do you know the Eagles have a game coming up next weekend? First preseason game of the year. Blimey. Oh, God. Time goes so fast, doesn't it? Here we are. It's almost football season. And a lot of people are down on the Eagles because of what happened last year. Down on Jalen Hurts, down on the coach, down on Saquon Barkley, down on the Eagles team as a whole. Yeah, because they lost some coordinators. I get it. I actually think the Eagles will have a good year. When you're not counting on the Eagles, they have no pressure. Everybody expects the Rams, the 49ers, even the Cowboys, Cowboys this. Eagles don't have any expectations this year. I think they're going to really do well. I'd be very disappointed if the Eagles don't get to the Super Bowl. I mean, they basically have practically the same team that they won the Super Bowl with a couple of years ago. Minus that pain in the butt, A.J. Brown. How about that A.J. Brown? He's up in New England. He's causing trouble up there. First of all, he has a dislocated thumb, but he's playing through that. But he, excuse me. Oh, Jesus. See, I'll leave that in because that sneeze. There you are. It took a sneeze to get you guys in here. Come and say hello to everybody. Can you see them? That's Katie and Coco right there. Hello, boys and girls. How are you today, huh? Daddy knows you guys. So there it is. There they are. I'm going to get my big hit out. There you go. I won't edit that out. It's too much. Plus, we all make mistakes. I'd love to see. I used to like to watch those bloopers. Remember those Hollywood bloopers where they'd have those "bye guys, bye." They would have these scenes that the actors messed up, and people are already human, right? Sometimes I'd rather watch the bloopers than the real show. Anyway, Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to do well now. Couple weeks, I'll be on before that. I promise I'll come back before 7 years. It's been a long time. Been a long time. No. But I'll be back. And I'll give you my Super Bowl prediction for sure. And don't forget, 2 years ago, I hit it on the nose. I said Eagles and Chiefs, Super Bowl, and it was right. Lordy. Last year, we won't talk. Okay, why rehash the past? Anyway, I think the Eagles are going to do well this year. Well, yeah, plenty of time to talk about football. It's right around the corner. Talk a lot of football. A lot of football. It should be an interesting year. Patrick Mahomes is back. There's coaching changes. Players have changed teams. I think it's going to be another interesting football season coming up. I really do. That'll be fun. So what else is going on? I don't know. That's about it. Oh, one more thing I gotta mention to you before I leave. There's this annoying commercial TV. Have you seen it? Oh, it bugs the hell out of me. Let me tell you a bit. It's a McDonald's commercial. And it's this girl. Cute girl, young girl. She keeps saying, big chicken, big chicken. Have you seen that commercial? I don't know. Is something wrong with her? Is she a little off? Because she's watching her friends bite into this big chicken sandwich. And she's there, big chicken, big chicken, big chicken. And that's all she's doing. She's out with a guy. And the guy's there. They're eating together at McDonald's. Wow, what an expensive date, huh? And they're eating together. And she's there, big chicken, big chicken. The guy's probably thinking, what the hell do I get myself into? I mean, I could just imagine if this girl ever got married. Do you take this guy to be your rough and leather husband, to having to hold this way for the better or worse, and rich and poor, so help you God? Big chicken, big chicken. Or she's in court. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Big chicken, big chicken. Oh, it just drives me crazy every time I see that freaking commercial. Well, anyway, so now that I vented to you, I will say goodbye. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And I'll be back. Yeah, who knows when? Lord only knows. But I will be back to do this again. Listen, just in time. It's 11 o'clock and all is well. All right, everybody. Have a great day. Stay cool. I know a lot of the country is boiling. A lot of the world is boiling. What is going on in the world? We've got floods. We've got fires. We've got outrageous high temperatures. We've got locusts. We've got earthquakes and tornadoes and hurricanes and tsunamis and typhoons. And what is going on? Is this Armageddon? Are we ending? Is the world ending? Really? I'm not ready to go just yet. I'm going to hang around for a few more years. You know what? I'm 118 years old, but I want to hang around. Anyway, so just roll with the punches and, keep cool. And I hope you have a good time. So take care. Thanks for watching. Peace and love to you. Bye-bye for me. Say goodbye, guys. Say goodbye. We're leaving. Bye-bye. Bye, bye, bye.